So, haven't been doing YouTube in a long time. You know, I'm gonna get back on it, really back on it. It's been a long time. Haven't done one. If you've been trading for like a while, then you understand how the market moves sometimes. It's like a pattern. So, yeah, today was simple if you understand such pattern. Let's get back right into it. All right, cool. So, today was bullish. Plain and simple, today was bullish. So, what I did, put my zones, right? Put my zones, point of interest, red and blue. So, what did I see? Right? I woke up a little late today. I woke up around like 9:50ish, around there. 9:09. We woke up pretty late. How did we go long? What happened? Patience, you bitch ass nigga. Patience. So, me being the best of the best, this is exactly what I did. You know what I mean? Alright. We got an 8:30 break with CPI. Alright. By the time I got to the chart, 9:30 I already broke. I started coming back down. If you go down to the 1 minute, you see on the way going all the way down, which is like 9:50 was around like right here. After it started to go down after 9:30, which was right there, went up, sweep internal, consolidated for a little bit, sweeping more, ended up taking out the stack. By the time it took out the stack and it swept internal, I was already on the charts, and I noticed that it got a clean tap into our blue zone. It perfectly, and I mean genuinely perfectly, tapped yesterday's opening price, which is this purple line. So you can see it right there. Not only that, but it also tapped into a 15-minute fair value gap. So I knew for a fucking fact, excuse me, that my blue point of interest, I don't want to say POI because it's like, I want you guys to understand, but my blue point of interest clearly respect the first candle closure above, which was this. Not this doji. Even though, let's just say I did enter in this doji, the luck would have carried it out. Notice what I said there. I said luck. Because a doji, we don't really know. We only know due to candle displacement. Or no, what's the candle structure? That's the only way we can determine. And this isn't even like a 50. This is more so like a 40 to 30% bearish doji. Anyways, my entry confirmation was the stacked low on this doji, and remember, the first actual body. Oh shit. The first actual bullish body closure above my blue zone, targeting the first level of internal liquidity, which was, I believe, 27.25 points. This shit ripped all the way 43 points. Nice. But greed is no bueno. You know, if you're a greedy person, then this shit isn't for you, bro. But that was my first trade, targeting internal liquidity, waiting for the volume of CPI news to die down, waited for it to tap my blue POI, and then, yeah, clear, retest, and break. Then after that, went on to the 5 minute. I was watching it on the 5 minute. Clearly see rejection off of this high. Not a problem. Got down to the 3. We're close, but we're not there. I see there's a double top, so my bullish bias is out the window. I don't really care for data highs. Don't really give a fuck. So let's just go short. Cool. Inversion. Inversion right there with the double top right there. Inversion, double top. Well, almost double top. Whatever, inversion. Then we get 1 minute gap, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, it was a 1 minute. I'm sorry, it was a 1 minute order block, which got us to. I didn't enter right there. I entered right there. Order block, enter. Oh shit. Order block entered off this doji because it was just a tap. Usually this isn't like a POI or anything like that. This is just an order block. So the second it gets tapped once, that's essentially when you want to enter. I just don't enter off of, like, if I'm going short, I'm not entering off of a bullish candle. I'm not. I'm either waiting for a candle closure beneath or above, whatever. I'm waiting for a candle closure, not just a tap. When dealing with order blocks, yeah, you want to always just enter off the tap. But I've noticed that if you just wait for like the second candle, and like, yeah, you have to be like pretty fast, and you can notice it. Like if it's either like a bullish, you're not gonna enter. But if it's a bearish, dude, just take the risk. At the end of the day, if it's a bearish, if it's fucking bearish out of a fucking order block, it's going to close beneath it. But now, if you're bullish into a bearish order block, you don't even know, because it could just break above, and then you or turn into a breaker. So it's like, you know, but whatever. I entered off the doji, targeting internal, which I believe I didn't actually take it at the internal. I took it at 14. Yeah, 14. Took it right beneath the internal, or right before, I should say. Yeah, these are my two trades. The way I took this one was I saw order block, waited for price to tap back in. All right, no problem. Simple, very simple, very simple, very simple. And yeah, those are the two trades that I took today. I took a long out of my blue POI, and I took a short out of an order block to target internal liquidity. Very nice, very exquisite, very classy, very however the fuck you want to say it. I'm just that guy. Hope you guys enjoyed this little recap. I'm going to be doing these every week. Every day of every week, I should say. Or at least every day I trade. Because if I don't trade, there's nothing to recap. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be on my shit again. I'm going to be on this stuff consistently, you know. I want you guys to just hold me accountable, too. Like, if my recaps aren't actually informative, you can let me know. I'll make them informative. I just, you know, this is the way I think of it. People that are watching the recaps, they're not, like, retards. I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube, but, like, they're not R words, right? They're not restarted, right? They aren't restarted. So, I figure that I don't have to just break down every single thing. I tell you what this is, tell you that. No, I'm not even going to do all that. And even if you do say to do that, I'm not. The point is like, you know, I could actually go a little bit more in depth, because I know, like, this, I was just telling you what happened, what I did. It's cool. But, like, me personally, I would like a little bit more in depth, right? But I'm not going to be watching my videos. You guys are. So it's like, you know, you guys got to tell me. But, yeah, if you guys want me to go a little bit more in depth into just why, you let me know, bro, and I got you. But, yeah, that was the recap for today, and see you tomorrow.